Namaste, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Phoenix here. I hope you all are doing amazing. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Thank you to my new subscribers. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. I've been receiving messages throughout the day, and this is the planet Venus. Happy Friday to you all. It's all about love. The vibrational signature of today is love. So you may have been feeling like a lot of love inside of your home space. Yeah. Give me a second. I wanted to burn something. Sorry. I had to get my my thingy. I had took it because I was burning some incense, lighting some candles in my bath earlier. I try and take a bath every day. It's just something that I've been called to do because my telepathicness, it's broadening. It's just, wow. And so pay attention to that, you guys, especially if you all are telepathic. You could be picking up on the frequencies of every damn thing. And so that's been something that's been happening to me for a while, until I started distinguishing. Okay, I kept practicing the no self theory. Okay, and so that's something that works for me. No self. You know, I've already dealt with my emotions, most of them. I've already my insecurities, my thought patterns and things like that. I understand that I've healed a lot of that, right? And so I've been noticing, I've been catching myself. Something that was coming to me today, well, since yesterday. Yeah. And so when I pick up on these thoughts, my humanness will sometimes associate itself with the thoughts. And I would be like, wait, something else will come up. And it'll say it's not yours. And then it just fades away, right? And so you all that could be very prevalent for you all at this time, okay? There is no self. There is no humanness. Yes, we are very much human, right? But there is no you. And it's all about, thank you, Spirit, releasing the emotional pull that you have to it. And so what I've been doing today is just sitting with the energy, just allowing it to just flow through me without attaching to it. Like, I'll notice it, I'll recognize it, and when it comes through, I'll just, when I'm feeling it, I'll just sit with the energy and I'll allow it to pass through me without attaching to it. Okay, we have new life and home. And so this could be happening for you all. You could be becoming aware of your inner home space, and by you doing that, constantly releasing, dropping the labels, you are creating a new internal home for yourself, right? Something about the cardinal directions. Wow, I just heard you have angels standing the north, south, east, west of you, within you, okay? That is creating this new life for you, okay? Man, that's powerful. Very, very powerful. This is something that you knew in a past life. You knew how to do this in a past life. So this is very powerful for you all. That's really good. Meditate. Like, and then we have shadows here, right? Veiled, right? I was just talking about this energy. Remember when I say when you drop it, it just goes away. So I just dropped it. And so it's just like, I'm going to leave it there because it may not be yours, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. Sheesh. When I say I don't even need these cards, I don't need these cards. I just use them because you know how you be. Sometimes we scared to walk, but I won't be using these cards for too long. But anyway, as I was stating about, this could be, because I've been picking up on the energy, and these cards have been talking about karmic release, right? And this is something that you all are releasing from you all. You could be gaining a better understanding, a better state of awareness of the energy. The thoughts are not yours. It's just a matter of you working through the energy to release it from you, right? And so you could be having these memories, and just like I have been having today, over the course of a month, just having these memories of, it's not mine, I can drop it. Like today for me is always Revelation Friday. And so I often, if something is like really like deep rooted, especially if it has a karmic connection, it could be like relational, family, ancestral, those usually take a while for me to clear. Okay, like if it's somebody else's, that energy will dissipate within a second. But if it's ancestral or collective, or yeah, I'm listening spirit, it'll just go away. It'll take like maybe 2 or 3 days for it to, the energy to reveal itself to me, so that I can understand how to cut the cords from it. And oftentimes when I understand how to release the cords from it, I will come on here and give you all the information, right? And so with this type of energy, I've just been having like little things that pop up and remind me, especially in my dream / sleep state. Like I've been guided to rest more. So you all could be in that energy to where you're guided to rest more. And when you're guided, when you're resting, you could be seeing visions, seeing past lives and things like that. And so that has been happening to me for over the course of a week and a half now. And so, you know, I'll be seeing my light be flickering. And so this has like, this energy is out here again, this karmic release. And I've been speaking about this. And this is how you are releasing karmic ties from you. You all are releasing things, circumstances, situations from the truth of who and what you are, okay? And so this is this inner God that lives within you. You all are connecting with that inner God that lives within you. Remember, it's nothing that is outside of you. It's all internal, right? The universe is the overall energy, right? The universe is like the laws, the rules. It could be considered the 72 laws of maat, or it can be considered the universal laws, right? As above, so below. Those laws, right? But the God within you is the one that keeps you on track to be in alignment, thank you, with the universal laws, right? And so you all could be sitting with that God within you, connecting with that inner source within you. And by you connecting with that inner source within you, it is helping you to get off of said karmic paths. It is helping you to realize a lot of truths about you at this time. And so this something could be very prevalent for you all. I'm seeing like synapses, like brain, you know how like you have like those neurons. I don't want to call them that. What are they called, Spirit? Show me again. You know how like the brain, the neurons, electrons, they fire off like, they fire off synapses. They like growing. Okay, I'm seeing like growing more connectedness within your brain area. This is like you all are creating new connectivities as far as like who and what you are. You all are remembering this version of you, right? Your God self, right? That version of you that knows all, that sees all, right? You guys are remembering from that space, right? And so this is something that is happening to you all. So you all could be like remembering things of the past. And I'm seeing like how your hippocampus is being like reformed, reshaped, because you know the hippocampus is shaped like a seahorse, right? It's gold. It's kind of shaped like a seahorse, right? You all know how seahorses are shaped. So the hippocampus is that. So the hippocampus is designed to transfer long-term memories, short-term memories into long-term memories, right? And so you all are rewriting the memories. You all are remembering, like remembering the truth of who and what you are is what I'm seeing. It's just like these memories are being brung up to the surface. A lot of emotional energy. Thank you. Wow. To help you emotionally process it, right? Wow. My guys are so smart. I'm telling you. Wow. It's just so smart. Oh, wow. Like you guys are remembering, remembering past life. Anything that had an emotional pull to it, right? Anything that caused a piece of you to be fragmented when whatever situation happened at that particular point in time, right? So say for instance, if you got into a really terrible argument with someone, right? And you felt a certain type of way, the energy was there, right? And so it's like a piece of you. Thank you, Spirit. So they just told me about like how ghost energy or haunted spaces, how the energy replays over and over and over again because it's a strong energetic signature there, right? And so that's how they compared this to, right? They compared this to you having a really something affected you energetically, emotionally, especially like from childhood. And it caused you to leave a piece of yourself back there at that time, right? And so you all could be remembering that. I'm listening. They're just like guiding me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm listening. So you all could be remembering those childhood times from when you left a piece of you back there, right? That memory is resurfacing to be transmuted. It's resurfacing so that you can hold on to that version of you that felt whatever it felt at that time. It could be any type of emotion, okay? And so if you all are experiencing that, that is because you are rewriting your hippocampus. You are reforming your nerve cells, like, and I just can't keep seeing like the regrouping of the nerve cells, like more is growing, newer ones are growing. If you all know what that means, put it in the comments. Not what it means, but what is it called? Synapses, to where it's just like the firing, the electro neurons just like firing. And that happens to me when I get downloads. I'll be like, oh, like my head will be like, oh, like it's the weirdest thing, but it happens to me when I get downloads. I'll be, oh. I'll be like, oh, okay. And so that is what's happening for you all, okay, at this time. Karmic, Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, right? Freedom, things that kept you stuck in a particular space, right? That is something, that book, Archangel Metatron, oh, thank you. Archangel Metatron is amazing. So this energy is helping you all right now at this time. However you perceive this energy, it can be an ancestor. I know that some people have reports about saying God and angels and ancestors and things like that, but it's all you. It's all you. You. All of it is you, right? So you can just say higher self or my God self, right? Because it's all you. Once you understand that there is no personality, there is no persona, once that energy shift for you, you will be able to understand the concept of there is only soul self, there is only the God self, right, that resides inside of you. There's nothing else outside of you. Even me here, right now, is just an extended version of you that is making this video. That is helping you or confirming you, right? Only if it resonates. I always tell people, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. My videos are designed for the soul self. My videos are designed for souls, the ones who have released a certain amount of their persona, so that I am speaking to the soul within you. I'm speaking to that God force energy within you. This is soul to soul communication. I only speak about things that has manifested in your outside reality, just in case you're too close to a situation to see the full aspect of it, right? I only speak about things like that when spirit or your higher self will come and say, hey, the collective may be needing to shift or to see something different, right? And so that's the only time I do that. And so, but freedom is here. So you all are definitely being released. So you could, like, the whatever comes in is just coming in and flowing right past you, flowing through you. You are picking up on it, okay? And you are just letting those, they're showing me like trails, like tails. You know how like shooting stars have tails on them? And it's like the thought come in, and whatever the tail that is left is kind of like you're getting like the remnants of it, right? So you're, the energy of it, the energetic pull of it is not as strong because it's just orbiting through your atmosphere, if that makes sense, because you are the star, right? Don't forget that, okay? So we have Orion out here again. This energy is always here. Supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. And this is you, your God self within you, your soul frequency telling you about you, telling you, hey, this is not yours, this isn't who you are, this doesn't resonate with you, let it go, look somewhere else, this isn't it. And so this is this energy here that is available to you right now. You all could be from Sirius B. This is energy is here. Orion, star seeds. This is just where your soul signature may come from, right? And then we have Akashic Stargate, aligned with your purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. So you all may be trying to wonder, figure out what is your purpose. Everything is your purpose. I know that may sound so weird, but anything that you have a desire to do, it is your purpose. We don't have no one set rule. I've understood that about myself because I like to do a multitude of things. I like to play instruments. I like to write books. I like to do tarot. I am a energetic, what my ancestors call me, a Constantine. A modern day Constantine from the movie Constantine. They call me that. And so we all, there is no one way for you all, okay? You all could be considered rainbow children also. You could be seeing rainbows. Look, you all are from a vast variety, okay? Because you are the universe, right? The universe is you and you are it. And so whatever one of these doors you go through, you are still on your north node. You are still facing your north, your true north, right? Because you are it all. There is no one separate way for you. 1818 on my timer. Star gathering, star align, remembering home. You guys are coming into your soul family also. People are going to start, I don't know how to say that. If you all are like YouTube creators, your channel is going to become more known by the people who resonate with you. I noticed that about myself, and I'm so grateful for you all because this is a safe space for you, and you all have found your soul sister because, hey, you know, we go through it, and I'm definitely here for it. Like, when I go through these changes, I'm always coming on here to tell you all so you can see how it's done. I often use my own stories. I'd be so like, jeez, it's cringe, but you know, we need to know, okay? And so I often say, been saying this for the past 2 months now, we have these Anunnaki light codes here: energetic shift, new information, end of cycle. And I don't know how you all resonate with Anunnaki, but I don't particularly resonate with that energy. My light keeps looking, but I don't resonate with Anunnaki energy, but I understand that one of them that came to me and told me that it had made some type of contract with your soul because you saved its life before. Like, you showed this Anunnaki mercy. You didn't destroy it. You showed it mercy, and it was indebted to you. And so it's here with you right now, your higher soul self. And it is, wow, I'm helping you. I just felt so much love because I felt like this being just hugged your soul self, okay? And we have the sword of light, divine protection, cut cords, breakthrough energy. This energy is protecting you, okay? I heard this. I'm a badass MF, like I heard like I'm a bad, yeah. It's like it's not letting nothing stick to you, okay? This Anunnaki being, whoever this is, they're yeah. And I get nothing but good vibrations from this card because they worked in the light. I think I'm hearing like there was some type of rebellion with the Anunnakis, like the ones who chose to stay one way, the one who chose to not to do what the other one's doing or has done or did. You see how they said doing, has done, or did? This is still happening right now. I don't know if you all are aware of that, but it's still happening because it just said it. And so they are on your team. They are on the light side is what they are saying. But ultimately there is no light or there is no right, there is no wrong. There is dark and there is light. You cannot have one without the other, right? But it cannot be off balance, right? You know how like things can be, you know, off balance and then the whole world is in chaos. You can see it happening right now, right? That's because we are not balanced within ourselves right now, right? Us as a collective, us humans, all of us billion people on this realm, right? We are collectively producing the outside reality, right? And the outside reality is the way it is because most of us as a collective, all of us, I'm not just talking about like the ones who are starseeds and the ones who just are humans, right? Before we awakened to what we are, right? We were a part of that unwoken collective, right? And we were in that chaos, right? We were considered the chaos, right? Also. And so it's just like the ones who are awakening to on my timer to the truth of what you are, and it's like your energy is so powerful. Like you are making the change just where you are, just by you being where you are. Something about ley lines, like wherever you are positioned at this time, it may be uncomfortable. You may be somewhere you don't want to be. I was that way. I lived in Chicago, 79th Street on the east side. It was shootings constantly. I would go to the gas station and then I would come back and then shootings, and I'm just sitting on my back porch. Just ring of gunshots, and I'm around the corner from the gas station. I just be like, wow. I was asking Most High, like, dang, like why am I here? But I understood my vibrational frequency because I had other star relatives there. They needed me to hold a certain vibrational frequency so that they wouldn't drown in the noise, okay, in the illusion. But I digress with that. I'm going to go back to Halls of Amenti. We have the Thoth energy, and these cards feel exactly how the heck they feel, okay? They just feel like this. Halls of Amenti. You all could have been reading the Emerald Tablets. Okay, maybe you may be guided to read that. It's okay because they like telling them to read it. You may be guided to read that because there's information in there that will awaken you more. And remember, that information is designed to speak to the soul. Thank you. And not to the persona. And so if you don't get it, it's okay. Listen to it while you're going to sleep. You may have dreams about it, right? So just, listen to it. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiation, right? Light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. You're going to gain some type of wisdom, okay? You all could be teachers. Don't have to be, but you guys are definitely healers. I definitely been picking up on that energy. I hear you. I'm gonna go over here to this. Hope you guys are treating yourself well, okay? Loving on yourself. I love you all so much. I really do. You have no idea. I've been so emotional in my heart lately. For the past week, everything has been just, oh. Yeah, that's been me for the past week. When I had that heart chakra activation, I was like, jeez, like everything is just so emotional. But I've also released a lot of things that kept me bound to energies, okay? And so every time you remember something, do a cord cutting ceremony, period, on the tree of life. This is what the F I'm talking about. I almost, this tree of life energy. Thank you. See, when you in tune with that God within, you on a tree of life. You're no longer on the tree of good and evil. This is what I was talking about, right? Or at least what I was trying to say, or attempted to say, by you allowing things to be, not judging them, just allowing the thoughts or the emotion to just come through you and pass through you. The only time you hold on to it is because you judge it, right? You feel a type of way by it, right? And so you can't be the best medium. You can't be the best healer if you are holding on to energy, if you are judging them, if you are saying this isn't right, that isn't right, if you are, man, because of what you are, right? You are the universe itself, right? You're going to have to understand how to allow everything. You're going to have to become that damn sky. And just allow everything else to be clouds, just moving, shaping, shifting, and just passing by. And what remains left is the sky. Okay, you're going to have to be Buddha. You're going to have to listen to some Thich Nhat Hanh, okay, because you're going to have to listen to philosophy, okay, because that's how I broke down my persona. I listened to a lot of philosophy, philosophers. I listened to a lot of Thich Nhat Hanh. I listened to a lot of Buddha teachings, Ascended Master Yeshua teachings. I listened to just all of, I'm a nerd, so I listened to a lot of that stuff, and so that helped me to see things from a different perspective. Essentially, everything is true. There is no one true, right? So who am I to say this person is wrong, that person is wrong? Because there is no one truth, right? We all are different souls, right? And so my soul can be different from somebody else's soul. Just because they practice a certain thing a way doesn't mean that I have a right to say it's the wrong way, right? Everybody is exactly where they need to be, right? And so that was something that I had to understand. I understood that that was a religious construct that was tearing down from me, okay? And so just allowing people to be them and just not saying, well, only if they would have did it this way, then they wouldn't be like that. No, I don't have no damn right to say that about nobody. That was something that I had been realizing about myself. Like, I'll sit with myself, because every time I say something, I'm always checking in with myself, because whatever resides inside of me, it is all about justice. It is all about righteousness. And I don't know if you all feel that way to where you got, I don't know what that is. It's not perfect, but it damn near tries to be. And trust me, I've been sitting with it like, is this my ego that feels like this has to be perfect? Yes, I understand that I'm a human, but it's trying to get me to accept, thank you, everything as it is. And so I just be like, oh, you know, because we chit chat backwards and forwards. Like, I pray that connection for you all. I pray that you all are able to be in that space to where you are communicating with your God frequency, when you are communicating with your higher self, right? So that is all that you are doing, to where you and your God self are like best friends. I pray that for you all. I pray that that awakens for you. You have that snap, that remembrance of who and what you are, okay? And so where like you're gonna be like, oh, I was doing this whole entire time and had not even realized it, right? And so this is this tree of life energy. Sorry, I have spirit with me because my nose is going. And so I pray that for you all. And so we have the giveaway. This is the planet of Venus for me. And 2 and 3 make 5, right? Man, 13, 8, 8, 8 and 5 is 13. That's death. When you're eating or being nourished by the tree of good and evil, you don't have no choice but to judge yourself, because you judge others, right? And so your life force energy is being sucked away from you. And when you're on the tree of life, you are just being fulfilled. You are in overflow. You are in abundance, overflow. And so that could be something, I don't know, just spirit, just whatever my energy feel. And it says to give away. You are giving away the earth back to the earth. You know, I've been saying this for a minute. Give back to Caesar's what belonged to Caesar. That's in the Master Yeshua says that he talks to, I don't know, a disciple or something, or somebody who was rich, like materialistic, like, well, what about my stuff and stuff like that? And it's like, give back to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. All of your thoughts, your personas, your personality is a program. It does not belong to you. Give the shit back. Okay, you're going to feel much better, much lighter, right? And you're going to be able to obtain more truth about yourself, obtain more downloads, right? And so this is this energy of the giveaway that is here. You're just giving it all back so that you can be light. Look at her wings, right? You can see the skin, right? But you can also see her aura, which is wings, right? So you all could be earth angels out here, the seer. You definitely are seers. Like, I know you guys are. 31 on my timer, so you cannot tell me you're not, okay? You're seeing the truth the way it is. You could be seeing people auras. You see how I was able to pick that up, even though it's right here. I've never seen this like this before, right? You could be noticing things about people, noticing auras. Pay attention to that. 999. A lot of endings is happening. The corn, you guys are reaping rewards. Okay, something about corn silk could be very significant. You could be using that as tea. I don't know what they use corn silk for, but that could be very significant. Look at that, the medicine wheel. And then we have the holy mountain. Okay, you guys are rising up. And then we have, look, completion. Aurora boreas, this is the tail, the serpent eating its tail. It's knowing thyself. Let me tell you, I had a dream like this. This was about 3 years ago. I was in the Navy. If you all haven't known, then I was in the Navy, and a guy, he flew in my dream. He flew down on a helicopter, and he had a snake in his hand. And he was like, Holyfield, look at this. And I was like, what? Like, what? And it was like everything around me was going to shit. I'm talking about the floors was tearing up. Everything was just going to shit. And he was like, because that's why he flew in. He was like, you got to take the head. He said, grab the snake head like this, open his mouth and put the tail in it, because he was yelling loud because of the loud helicopter noise. And he was just keep folding it in like this, folding it in like this. And I was like, what the heck? Like, and so then I woke up the next morning. It's this YouTube follower that his site is called the Astro Doorway. And so he happened to be going live, and I asked him about my dream, and he said, you're on the path of knowing thyself. And I was like, wow, like, I never knew what that meant until just recently. I knew I was going to know the ins and out of me. I didn't know that it was talking about the internal self. And so you all could be what you think is in the head, like your persona, right? You think is the head, right? But it's not. It's the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So the first shall be last. Who you are perceiving yourself to be, right? Your persona. It's not about no one else outside of you, right? It's about you, the persona, thinking that you are first. And the last, which is your soul self, becoming first, right? It's about that energy of Cain slewing Abel, right? The metaphysical, esoteric term of that could be your ego self killing off your soul self, not killing off your soul self, but yeah, like you becoming who you became, because the world planted you that way, right? Because that was something that you had to do. You had to go to the darkness in order to be able to experience the light, right? This is you coming back into balance, right? And so that was something that's something like, man, your persistence is what's keeping you going at this time. And then we have ambition, okay? And then we have reminiscence. This is why your third eye chakra is here. And this is just confirming the things I was saying. Wow. Reminiscence, so that you can let things go, right? So that you can be the lantern, the hermit. You could be a Virgo, so that you can see the truth of things, right? And when you're able to see, you know how like shadows, thank you, Spirit, they just showed me like shadows on the wall and the way the light is, right? And then when you turn the light on the shadow, it's not there anymore, right? So it's giving me that type of energy, okay? So continue to have gratitude with yourself. Stay encouraged, okay? Keep strength on with you right now, because this is something that is being released from you, okay? So whatever is coming up, allow it to come up. It could be like entangled within you. I wanted to see what this card meant, entanglement. This feels like Anunnaki energy, Pleiadian energy. Because Pleiadian energy is really heavy. Not heavy, but it's really strong energy. Like what I'm feeling right now. And it's trying to blend with you. Man, that could be significant for you all. Because Pleiadian energy is really strong. Like you all have a strong aura. If you are a Pleiadian, people get around you and don't know what the fuck to do. Because I can feel this. This Pleiadian energy is really fucking powerful. And so, man, you send people through awakenings just by standing by them. Because their masks fall off by you being in their vicinity. You're like a walking awakening, okay? Yeah, that's just the energy. We have entanglement, confrontation, activism, encounter. Watching it happen, not actively trying to make a difference, can lead to more significant battle. Today I am a warrior, a fighter. I am graceful, yet I have extraordinary power. When I see a conflict or injustice, I use my strength to help resolve the situation. I stand tall and confront what is in my way without fear. This is you standing in your power, in your eternal power, in your internal power. Thank you. And you're gaining clarity about your internal power, your internal truth. This doesn't necessarily have to mean anything outside of you, but just by you standing up for yourself internally, especially for your inner child, dang, Spirit, that's raw. You're going to gain more confidence if something like that is happening outside of you, because you already defeated it internally. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, I wanted to get some advice for you all. And I'm going to get out of here so I can, sit outside. I got a nice breeze going on. Let's get some advice, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. I hope the messages resonate for you all. I hope you all can gain some understanding on what I'm saying. If it don't resonate right now, it may will soon. Soul connection. Connect deeply with your soul and discover your truth. I'm telling you, because you about to... Look, you gonna do that, okay? We already put that in the air for you all, okay? Yeah. We have energetic sensitivity. Your sensitivity to energy is intuitive gift. Embrace it, right? And it's just, like I said, you receive it all. There's no way out of it. I don't know how to tell y'all that. You're just like, oh my God, I wish this go away from me. There ain't no going away from you. You're just gonna have to understand it. And the more you understand it, thank you, the more you help others. Because you can show them how to do it. That's just something, that's what I do when I come on here, because I understand energy, right? So that's how you become a Constantine or exorcist, right? Because you can see it, whether you call it a demon, an entity, or energy, or whatever, right? Or a spirit. You understand it. You understand why it's there. It tells you its name. And when you know its name, you're able to defeat it, right? What is that? King Solomon's The Demons of the Zodiac. That could be significant for you all. Yeah. So Find that on YouTube. King Solomon's, like the zodiacs, like the demons of the zodiac. You know, each zodiac has a demon associated with it. And yeah, so that's significant. Reflect and listen. Reflection brings insight. Take time to listen to your intuitive voice. That's something that can help you all. Okay, that's something that I do every day, all day. Because, I don't know, something I say, something within me won't let me just, it needs, I don't know how to say this. It doesn't need, but only truth and clarity. If I don't have, I'm not stable, I'm not steady in my energy. And if somebody is around me that is hiding things, that is like lying, my energy you all can feel that it troubles your spirit. Pay attention to that, because your spirit may be like, no, this motherfucking lying. This bitch is a lie. Or, you know, I'm from Chicago. That's how we talk sometimes. There's no offense to nobody. I'm sorry if y'all took offense to that, but okay. It's okay. But anyway, that's how, like, that's my persona, right? That is a persona that I have. I accept my darkness, and that's the thing. Balance. You accept your good shit, you accept your bad shit. It's what it is, right? And so, if somebody is around you and they're just not right, like, your energy will feel that, and your spirit will not be rest. And mine does that. Mine should be like, nope, this ain't right, like this. And it'll just be nagging me, and I'll be like, oh my God. And I have to go sit down, and then I have to let it reflect to me, let it replay what it needs to replay to me. It'll be like a movie reel. It'll show me memories, and then I'll get like, oh, that's why. And then I understand the lie that this person is hiding from me, and I just be like, wow, like pay attention to that. Okay. And then we have divine wisdom. Divine wisdom flows through you, through your intuition. Trust in it and act on it. Okay, please trust yourself, because you guys are very intuitive. Breakthrough insight. Intuition brings breakthrough insight. Act on your intuition at this time. Protection through intuition. This is exactly what I was just talking about. Your intuition shields you from harm. Trust its warnings, right? I was just talking about this. Somebody may be around you that is sneaky than the mother. And somebody ain't changed. Mirror truth. And we have intuition reflects the truth like a mirror. Trust what you perceive. Okay, somebody may be around you, they ain't really changed much. They may be trying, I don't know. Intuition comes from deep within. Cherish and trust in guidance, balance and harmony. Inner balance amplifies intuition. And that's what I was saying. Like, when you're not feeling, like, when you're feeling off about somebody, please trust that. Like, pay attention to that. Go in deep questions. You know, oftentimes when we don't feel right about somebody, this was a hard pill I had to swallow. They was reflecting something back to me, okay? And so that was something that I had to face. I wanted to get some on this protection energy. Expectations fell out. What is this energy, spirit? What is this energy around the collective? You guys are healers, okay? You have third-party stitch. Somebody may be in your energy, like doubting you, saying that you're not who you say you are. You may be picking up on that. It may be somebody in your family may be saying that you're not that. Like, you may be picking up on that. What is this, spirit? And so the Most High is asking you not to abandon this energy, not to pay this energy any attention. Childhood is here. A child is here. And so this could be something that happened in child. You were not believed as a child. This energy is coming back around to test you. Okay? So I feel like whoever this is may be coming to you and asking you for help, but still behind your back talking shit about you. You know, because they ain't got no connection. You're very intuitive, okay? You know about some money that's coming your way. And look at the false narrative. I cannot make this up. You could be a divine masculine. You may be surprised when you find out who this person is. Okay? It could just be like just talking, you know. I don't feel like they doing anything. You know, a lot of abuses here. This energy is going to reflect back to them once you realize that it's not yours, okay? This person could have abused you as a child. Look, a third party stitch, poverty. This person is in poverty. So they may be coming to you because they see you as a starseed. You know how we have them silent fucking haters? Look at that. Ascending and high honor. They see, priest, you are a priest, okay? You know how we have them silent haters? What you hating from the outside from? Because you can't get in? I don't know how to say that. You know what they be saying, y'all. But it's that energy. Like, spirit just told me about the shadow. Like the shadow on the wall. Like you turn the light on that shit. It ain't even shit. Like, it ain't nothing. Look, back to the healer. Because stand in your light. You are a healer. Tell them people to go kick rocks. Not only are you a healer, you're an abundant healer. I'm rich, bitch. Period. And that's the message, guys. I hope it resonated. Just like I just talked about this, right? Because this is something that you needed to know, okay? Because you may be picking up on this energy and you don't know where it's coming from, okay? It could be somebody in your family, okay? This is an ancestor that could be here with you, that could be telling you this, okay? These people are going to be moved out of your life. And as soon as I was thinking that, here go block, okay? So you ain't going to have to worry about this shit too long. And look, when I was talking about family, maybe somebody in your family. Them be the worst ones, don't they? Oh, my God. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep healing on you, keep loving on you, okay? These messages came from the planet Venus, Archangel Metatron, your ancestors, and whoever else you resonate that energy with. But most importantly, it came from the God within you. Feel me? Namaste. Bye.